this week. This is my realistic DX 160 shortwave radio. It's all band AM, CW, Morse code, and sideband. This was built back between 1975 and 1980, and I use this to listen to shortwave other than my ham radios. Anyway, what I want to do is on the back here, right here is where the antenna goes. What I want to do is I want to add a BNC connector right here so I can hook up antenna with a BNC connector and hook it up to some of my antennas I use for ham radio. So let's get this apart, and I'll show you what's on the inside. Be right back. Okay, since we got to put a hole over here for this, all I have to do is access the bottom, and the bottom plate comes off separately from the top. And this is an all solid state radio. So let's take the bottom off, and I'll zoom you in here, and I'll show you what we need to do. And obviously there's one screw missing. Okay guys, as you can see, this is where the antenna goes. Normally you would hook just a wire to this one right here, which is A1, antenna 1. And you would use the chassis ground as the counterpoise for the antenna. If you wanted to use a dipole or a ground-mounted antenna, what you would do is you would use this lug and this lug. Now, since I'm putting a BNC connector on here, all I'm going to be doing is hooking the hot end to the center post of the BNC connector, and I'm going to use the chassis ground as the ground. So that way we don't have to do all the soldering here. And if you can see, there's already a hole there for it, a knockout. So all I got to do is knock that out. So no drilling. It really makes this pretty easy. So let me get this all set up, see if I can get that knocked out, and we'll mount this in there and get this all soldered up. It should be a short video, and we'll test it out when we get it downstairs in the shack. This is wire. I'll be right back. Okay, what I did here is I tinned the end of the wires. You always want to tin the end of the wires so it'll take really good for you. I need to get that in there real good. Okay, as you can see, that's on there really good. It's no mechanical connection to it, but this is going to be on the inside, and it'll be fine. So let's turn that off. Let's knock this plug out, and let's mount this. That came out pretty easily. I did have to damage the serial number label, but I did take a picture of it. I'm going to print it out and glue it somewhere else. Anyway, that turned out really nice, and it's like it was made for this. Let me try the other one I have. It even has the offsets, the flats on it too. I'll tell you, this couldn't turn out any better. Okay, let me get this label glue cleaned up and we'll mount this other one. Okay, that's in. Let's solder it up. Okay, what I'm going to do is solder this one lug up. And guys, it really snowed here this past week. Okay, now let's put an ohm meter on it and test this, see if we don't have any shorts. Okay guys, I have this set on continuity test. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Anyway, being since this body's on the ground here, no shorts. Everything tests out pretty good. Okay guys, let me get the bottom on this and we'll hook this up downstairs and we'll see how it works. Okay guys, before I hook this up to the antenna, let me show you what I did here. I had to scrape this label off, but I did take a picture of it. I'm going to print it out and probably stick it over here somewhere. But this is the PL259, and the body of this is grounded to the chassis, which is going to be the chassis ground to this whole radio. It'll be the counterpoise to the antenna. The center tap here is hooked to this this slug right here. Now, being since we're going to be using the ground as a chassis, the chassis as a ground, I have to take this little jumper here and hook it up over here to the ground. So we'll do that real quick. That's nice and tight. So we're not going to be using these lugs anymore. Check it, make sure. Center tap. Ground. And ground. Okay, now since my antennas use a coax cable, it uses two PL259s on the ends, and what I did, I made this a BNC connector. I do have a BNC connector adapter to a SO239, which will take a PL259 connector. So we'll put that on, and this will be ready to hook up to the antennas. Let me show you the two antennas that we're going to be using. Let me get my coat on and I'll go outside. It's like 22 degrees out. Be right back. Okay guys, this is the one of the antennas we're going to be hooking it up to. And this is about 25 feet up. This is one of my ham radio antennas. It's hard for me to see out here. The sun is so bright. So let me go show you the other one we're going to be hooking up to as well. Okay guys, this is the other one we're going to be hooking up to. It's hard for me to see, the sun is in my eye. I don't know if you can make this out or not. This is a dipole. It's a 40 meters to 10 meter dipole. As you can see, I got other antennas up as well. I don't know how well this is coming through. I can't see, it's really bright out here. Anyway, let's get down to the basement and hook this radio up. Okay guys, I got it all hooked up. Now this radio did not come with a speaker inside. It came with an external speaker, so you have to hook it. If you get one, you're going to either have to get the speaker that came with it, or you can just make an 8-ohm speaker, bookshelf speaker, or something like that. Anyway, I got it all hooked up, and I did try to play with it a little bit. You're not going to get much on shortwave. It's daytime. Usually daytime, there's nothing on shortwave. This is coarse tuning here. This is your main tuning, and this is your fine tuning, your band spread. That noise in the background is the LED lights I had on. And this is up around 11.5 megahertz. And that's on the, this is on the antenna I have in the front yard. Let's switch it over.
So, we're in the war cycle. We're in World War III.
This is the,
and how does the West respond if...
This is the dipole antenna. Seems like that works a lot better.
Military might, it has
Being since that's horizontally polarized, there's a lot less noise on a horizontal antenna than it is on a vertical antenna.
12,000 tanks.
Let's move around a little bit. Okay, let's move this. Let's see if we can pick up some hams. Let's go to sideband. Pick it up a little bit. Now let's go back to the shortwave. Okay, this is on band D, which is 4.5 megahertz to 13. Let's move up to a higher band. Maybe we can pull some. We'll have to change back to the other antenna. See if we can hear any CB guys. No, nobody on CB. Usually shortwave is dead during the day. At nighttime it's pretty active. Let's go back. Go back to AM.
Official announcement when it's time. Rams coach Sean McVay said tight end Tyler.
And this is the regular
With a visit to one of Maryland's
regular broadcast band.
Should I stay with my husband?
You're a Christian. You want to do the right
So the modification worked out really well. It makes it a whole lot easier for me to hook up. I don't have to hook up to those lugs. Anyway, fellas, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys later. Sorry this went a little longer. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll catch you the next time. This is Wire. See ya.